Hey everyone, this is ServiceNow-INDIA and you are watching CSA Preparation Part 4. Let's dive into the video and where we break down complex concepts into simple exam-ready knowledge base. Okay? If you are preparing for ServiceNow CSA certification, this episode is going to help you strengthen your fundamentals with real examples and interview-focused tips and exact points you need to clear the exam on the first attempt. So sit back, take notes, and let's continue our CSA journey with Part 4. Let's move on to the first question. Which term refers to application menus and modules which you may want to access quickly and often? If you want to access quickly regarding these application menus and modules in ServiceNow, we generally use something called as favorite. Okay, let me show you the PDA. Like if I open my instance, and I click on, we have the history module or favorites module. If you are using often modules or applications, you can add them into favorites. Let's suppose if I want to use user administration multiple times, or if I want to access it quickly, I can make it as favorite and click on done. This will be available in the favorites tab. Okay, I can access these quick when compared to this filter navigator. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Which of the following can be customized through the basic configuration UI16 module? Generally, regarding the configuration of your instance or branding your instance, we use this basic configuration UI16. Let's move on to the PDA and I'll show you how we can do these configurations. Click on filter navigator, just type basic configuration, go for UI16, and you will see something called as banner image for UI16, time zone, date format, time format, and other things. Okay, let's move on to the options here. We have banner image, fine, and we don't have any record number format. We have browser tab title, and we have system date format. Okay, let's move on to the next question. From user menu, which actions can be or can a user select? They're asking to choose three among these options. Let's move on to the PDA and I'll show you what is user menu. Click on this user icon and we have these options to do by using this user menu. Okay, we can go for preferences. We have impersonate user. We can elevate the roles and along with we can log out from the profile. Okay, let's check with the options. Like we have logout service now, elevate roles, and impersonate user. These three match with this condition. Okay, let's like fourth question will be using the module system properties under my company, what branding options are available? Let's check in the PDA what are available under my company under system properties. Okay, click on filter navigator, just type system properties, and we have my company under system properties application menu. Click on this my company module, and you'll see what are the configurations we can do. We'll see we can use like we can modify or alter the UI16 banner image along with banner text. Let's go on to the options. Like we have banner image and banner text here under C. Okay, let's go to the next question. Like when importing data, what happens to the imported rows if no college field is specified? Generally the college works if you mention it as true, then it will go for checking the exact values what we mentioned as college true, and if it is there it will update the records. If it is not there it will treat as new records. Okay, then we'll check the answer is if all rows are treated as new records, then no existing records are updated. Okay, then next question. What ServiceNow feature allows you to include data from a secondary related table on a report? If you want to get the data from the second table in the primary table, then we use dot walking. Okay, I'll show you how the dot walking will be. Let me open any table record. Click on filter navigator. I'm just opening some incident table here or incident record. I want to get the email of the caller. Here we have the caller field, which is referred to the user table. I want the details of the user along with like email or any mobile number. I can dot walk. Okay, I'll show you how to dot walk. Right click on the column header, go for configure, go for form layout. It is still loading. Like in the slush bucket, if you go for a collar here, if I click on this expand button, and it will allow you to select the existing fields of the user table. Okay, let's select something called as email here. Okay, this is called dot working. This add to the form, and if I drag to the top, if you see something called as caller dot email, it is dot walking to the user table in the primary format of incident column. Okay, just click on save, and you will see the details of the caller in this field. It was dot walked by the user table in the incident form. Let's check with an example. If I type something called as Abel tutor here, and you'll see automatically the email populated from the user table. Okay, this is what they're asking, like what ServiceNow feature allows you to include data from a secondary related table on a report. It's called dot walking. Okay, what do you activate when you want to add applications or functionality within your development instance? Like generally, if you want some additional functionality which is already existing in ServiceNow PDI, then we need to install some plugin. Okay, plugins are nothing but the additional software things. And which of the following roles can be delegated? Like can't be delegated. Sorry. Like among these four roles, which roles can't be delegated? The answer will be we can't delegate the admin role, and we can't delegate the role underscore delegator role. Okay, these two are the rules which can't be delegated. Okay. And next question will be what allows the agent to initiate a group discussion from a workspace, task based or interaction based record. Okay, then if you want to initiate any group discussion, you can go for something called as sidebar. Okay, this is called sidebar discussion. I'll show you in the PDI where it can be. And in the banner format, we have something called as sidebar discussions here, where we can discuss regarding with the fellow employees or the fellow uh, group members. Okay, then this could be sidebar. If I go to the next question, which type of tables may be extended by other tables but not extended another table? We have different types of tables in service now. Like base tables are the tables which are not extended by another table. Okay, like task table we have a base table. Okay, we can't extend it with another table. Then go for next question. Which term best describes something it is created, has work performed upon it, and is eventually moved to a state of truth? Generally, task is a term which represents created and in progress along with moving of closed state. Okay, which tool should be used to populate commonly used fields in a form? If you want to populate the commonly used fields in a form, we use something called as template. Okay, I'll show you how the template will be. I'll just take some example of the incident record, and we have templates here. If you see, if I want to create any template here, click on this more options. We have show or hide template bar. It will show the template bar here. Click on this plus icon, and we can create a new template with some like existing values of the table record regarding with this template format. If you see, just it is showing some template name 3. I just make something called as a CSA, the name, and you can make some changes regarding this values. If I go for impact as high and go for software, and I change something called as 7 megabyte, then click on submit. Then we have a template with a name called CSA. If I click on CSA, it automatically goes with the existing values what I mentioned. Okay, it goes with impact is high, caller is subnet, and email of the caller and category software. By this way, we can use this template for commonly used fields in a form. Okay, then move on to the last question. Integration Hub enables execution of third-party APIs as a part of flow. These integrations are referred to as, like if you want to enable an execution of the third-party applications or the APIs, we use something called as spoke. Okay, and this is referred to the spoke part. Like that's it for today. I think you got major information regarding the CSA part 4, and we'll come back again with the CSA part 5. Thanks for your time. Jai Hind.